Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Faction Growth Series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 4. It's the year 2256 in our little empire. There's Liberty Prime, we are the Glow, Homeworld. This is the Commonwealth of the Glow. So we're doing alright. If we look at the diplomatic map mode, all the different Intel map, so there's an Intel map mode, opinion map mode. Our neighbors like us, that's what we like. So go back to the default map mode here. We got a big contingent of mining units over here. It'll take us a while to do anything about that. Borders closed from the Great Pavel Hierarchy. Hey, that's another one of the Patreon factions that showed up from the Patreon episode. I haven't turned those on or off, so they are free to spawn, and they do. Lots of Great Pavel Hierarchy. Don't know anything about, so lots of people that we don't know about. The Great Inari Empire, the Krasraz Hive. I think that is the Krasraz Hive one of my own? It might be. Great Pavel's way over here. Serenes of the Kingdom, that's also a Patreon faction still popping up. So, that's the story. The Glow. Okay, hold on, let's see what happened here. Envoy died, so somebody will automatically replace him. There's an unemployed robot worker here. And we really need him to, well, yeah, there's just no jobs available. So go down here. We got robots can work clerks. We just don't have any clerk jobs. What we should probably do then is, this is a little bit of a conundrum here. Wish I had a couple more mining slots, but there are no more. You can build a building here and unlock it and create a clerk job and unlock another building slot here. That's probably what we'll do. We're at 6.2k minerals, so we can afford to do that, or we could just move that person. We could pay. We have tons of influence and move them somewhere else that actually has some open jobs, like this planet. And this planet's doing dense jungle removal, but we should probably create some more jobs here. So we just might move them here to Dathana. That'd be easier. Let's resettle that robot to Dathana and put them to work. And what's going on here at Erdoska has an unemployed person. It is a robot as well. The capital can be upgraded. And the robots can work these technician jobs, so we could just give them another technician job and keep cranking out some money. We're going to do that, then upgrade the capital. That'll unlock another building slot. We're doing fairly well with Empire Sprawl, but I'd like to start getting more research down on some research-oriented planets. This is Etrabon 4. This is the Alpine world, which is occupied wholly by the Soran, which are Necro people and robots. So they're the only ones who could colonize this planet. My people can't. We're building mining district, city district, so moving people there will not be an option. Alright, so let's take a look at the thing that's on the Senate floor. The Senate's currently in recess. We don't have everything. Buzzword standardization, diplomatic weight from economy, and plus trade value. We like that. And if you go and look at that, let's see, buzzword standardization, you can see the icon. It's under galactic commerce. If you go all the way down here, profit maximization engines, diplomatic weight from economy, 100, trade value plus 25%. It creates a lot more bureaucracy. Your naval capacity is shrunk. Resources from jobs goes up. Ruler happiness is plus 50%. So it's nice if you want to play kind of, you know, sort of peaceful. I'm going to abstain. I'm not going to vote on that. I mean, this would be okay, but Tianki Conservation Act we're actually going to support. I don't want to. These can end up being problematic. Alright, so construction ship. You're there. Why don't you go get this? Build the research first. These guys came over here and cut us off from over here, so yay for them. We have a bunch of factions now, and they're all earning a little bit. You can see that there's like some upper threshold of percentage that you can't earn like as a total, and it gets scattered beyond. It just gets, the pie gets distributed differently, but your upper limit is like, so there's 1.2, 1.7, it's almost 2, it's 1.9 total. So your factions aren't going to generate any more than that unless you just get more people. Maybe we'll find out. We're going to keep an eye on this as the game goes along, because this is the part that I am curious about. What are we looking at here for trades? We're selling some food, which is good. We're selling some excess of this, which is good, but we know we'll need it eventually. We're buying minerals, and we don't want to have to do that. And I also don't want to have to sell any of those. That'll probably put us in the hole at the end of the month. So Kuma 2 is building a planetary capital. It'll put that person to work.
Special project complete.
The Cybrex Central Nexus. It seemed that Cybrex reevaluated the Galactic Crusade against organic life at some point during its 17th year. Whether this change was prompted by losses on the battlefield or an ideological shift in the networked consensus, we may never know, but for whatever reason, the Cybrex decided to halt their campaign. They began a slow withdrawal that lasted for nearly a century until they eventually vanished completely. We now know that they retreated to this system where they had constructed a massive ring world designed to house their entire civilization. They isolated themselves here for several millennia until an independent explorer chanced upon their system and spread its location to the rest of the galaxy. The news that the dreaded Cybrex had been found again prompted several neighboring powers to organize a massive military expedition, which bombarded the Cybrex ring world into rubble. Strangely, the Cybrex seemed to have offered no resistance whatsoever. They found chemical bliss and were stoned out of their mind. That's what happened. No, I have no idea if that's true or not. Federation naval capacity counts for twice as much. We don't have a Federation yet, so I'm not as concerned about that. There's 3 things now up here that we're not addressing. Buzzword standards at the Readied Shield, diplomatic weight from fleet power. We'll support that. Go down here to the Readied Shield, mutual defense. Renegade Containment Doctrine grants the preemptive war total casus belli on empires that are not members of the galactic community. Definitely, I think, want to go down that direction, so we will support that. Charter of Workers' Rights, that's the thing we initiated. Comfort the Fallen. Unemployed workers have their unhappiness penalty reduced by 10%. Spiritualist Ethics Attraction plus 10%. We'll oppose that because we don't want to go down that. And the Guardian Angels Act. Let's see here. 1 second. It's the old fall allergies thing. Guardian Angels Act. Yeah, so rules for war. You get all the way down here to demobilization initiative. The militarized economic policies banned, and diplomatic weight from fleet powers minus 100%. This is for all you peaceful people. Pacifist ethics attraction 100%. Ship build speed in a defensive war. War exhaustion gain. Army upkeep. Naval capacity. War. And this is a good one if you want to play peacefully. But you know, I don't necessarily want to do that. So at least not for a while, because we know these people are going to come out. This isn't going to be one happy galaxy. People are going to come after us. We know that. We're not dummies. Alright, so we got an extra one here. Base trade protection on trade routes. Market fee reduced by 10%. We'll take that. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Oh, sure. Research it, I guess. So we got the Cybrex up here. This guy's doing nothing. He's going to go back to here to Dathana. Just going to assist research. I have this guy busy down here. I might just build a construction ship there. What do we have going on here? I don't... 1, 2, 3 would get me Etraban. So I might just put another trade there. I've got my major shipyard down here. So we'll get this Cybrex going, because what's it going to take? Ruin ring section. Yeah, we're going to have like megastructure restoration to do that. It's going to take a while. Megastructure restoration, which will be in... I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Oh, Cybrex Warforge. Activation cost 10,000. Permits building Cybrex Warform armies at your capital. And monthly alloys plus 5%. So, yeah, we're lacking a lot of minerals. That'll be nice. So, a signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship orbiting around Gamma 2. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures. It seems to be drifting. Derelict
Situation
shift.
log updated.
Ship. Derelict shift. Yeah, that's me every time when I was working at a burger joint as a kid. Derelict shift. Let's get that taken care of. So, derelict ship. Science present, go to... You're right there. Can you just research project? Alright. So, what I wanted to look at was here. The odd factor shows up on Etraban. Yeah, it's... Master Builders, not that one. Megastructure restoration is a research thing. Yeah, what's it say? Mega engineering. Yeah. Okay. Operative defects. Our spy master in the Sigan Shipping Alliance, Hubert de Castellano, reports. I didn't pronounce that right. Sorry, I just fumbled right over that, like like someone on roller skates for the first time. Reports a drastic failure in a process for screening operatives. Word from the Sigan capital is that a fixer has chosen to defect. It seems that the fixer has grown more sympathetic towards the culture and founding ethics of the Sigan Shipping Alliance, in opposition to our own. Get your house in order, Hubert. Disavow. Concludes it. Get your house in order, Hubert. Get your house in order. That's funny. Yes, do get your house in order. That's really important. Oh, goodness. An odd factor. It still suits our need, with just one pop that goes missing. Too funny. We don't have destroyers yet, so that's something to also be thinking about. Let's see, and what do the designs look like right now? Power consumption for that one is still good because of upgrades. This one's fine. That's probably what I want to move everybody to until later on when we can go after these guys. We need a lot more ships to go after there, and it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure there's anything in that system that we want, so it doesn't seem to be any planets or anything. Oh, what I would like to do though, here, you come down here and tell me about this.
Construction complete.
We never did get this system surveyed down here. And that's annoying. There's no more available jobs here in this system, so I'm going to start building it now because we're going to need it. We're going to unlock a building slot there. Everybody's building. It's at normal speed, that's why. Okay. Speed that up a little bit. So, buzzword standardization. Yeah. Regulatory facilitation. Okay. Diplomatic way from economy. Let's go look at... I like to look at the long-term effects of these and see what's going on. Project Cornucopia unlocks planetary decision that permits strip mining in worlds to uncover rich mineral deposits. You can see everything's positive there except habitability. Alloys from jobs, minerals from jobs, planetary build speed, metallurgist upkeep. It does hit you in habitability, but if your habitability is well over 100 because you've done the research by then, it shouldn't be a big deal. So I'll probably support that. Diplomatic weight from economy early is what you get from that, and worker resource output. I'll support this, but I don't think it's going to reach the end game goals there that it has. think it's the one thing I haven't really done is memorize what's really awesome on here, other than, you know, the greater good. Greater than ourselves is awesome. Universal prosperity mandate. Empires that are not egalitarian or rogue servitors may be unable to meet these requirements and be in breach of galactic law. We are in breach of this resolution because we are fanatic egalitarians. So I don't know why we would be in breach of that resolution. I'd have to look at that again. Let's look at that. What's it say? Oh, because of the living standards. Shared burdens. All other living standards other than shared burdens, utopia, abundance, chemical bliss, or mandatory pampering are banned. That would be why. And assimilating organics into driven assimilator or hive mind empire is banned. And empires that are not egalitarian, which is us, are in breach of galactic law. So that's a diplomatic weight from Pops 100. There's a great one if you want to be huge. Huge empire. And be egalitarian, which is what I usually like to do. So that's pretty cool. Environmental, defense and war. Then what is there? Politics and culture, galactic reforms, form the Galactic Council. Immediate support for that. Administrative sanctions. Yeah, so... Okay. And we're Commonwealth of Law. We're behind now. So you need to move up on that. There.
Research complete.
Implicated in a plot. We have been implicated in a plot against the Soren Shipping Alliance. So vague is the allegation that we cannot definitively state whether or not they're onto something. Our own spies protest that the allegation is baseless, claiming this is likely either a defensive counter-espionage response from one of our targets, or else a smear campaign being conducted by some third party, probably the Great Pavo hierarchy. Whatever the reason or cause, the Soren Shipping Alliance have taken offense. Their change of us. So let's see where they're at. They're at 264, so now they're not going to like us as more. Okay, so now they don't like us as much, but they're still at 264. And they're currently at war with the Libyans, so that's a bummer. Research, robot modification points, that's nice. We're going to need those destroyers. Let's get those. And we've got robot modification points, so we can go to species and say, hey, what do we want to do with our robots? Well, let's create a template. Power joules, food from jobs, energy credits from jobs. Yeah, so that costs 2. We can you can move some people around there and get them ideally on the right planet. So miners, not minors. Let's just create that template. Let's go food guys. This is the way we always do it. Farmer. It'd be nice if we could. Harvesters. Create template. And this one. Create template. Robot. Techs. Asset acquired. Yay. Spymaster Hubert D. Castano. That's probably the right way to pronounce that. Castano. Reports from the Sigan Shipping Alliance. A successful execution so far. Our Spymaster is now bolstered by access to the influential Sigan professional, ready to assist us with operations. Excellent. These are going to be techs, because we're going to do that. Okay, we'll do that. So, now for a small penalty, you can tell your planets to generate specific kinds of robots if you want to. This planet's generating robots that need to be shipped off to other planets. Actually, do we have an odd factor? Invest in securing the location. Safety. Another pop goes missing. Okay. Let's see. Is there amenities from jobs? Pop housing usage. Robot upkeep. Empire sprawl. Unity from jobs. Pop assembly cost and pop assembly speed. So that's... Oh, our edicts came off. Let's turn those back on. Terraforming gases, which we're not using, so that doesn't matter. Map the start. Land of opportunity. Immigration pool. Capacity subsidies. Research subsidies. That's probably what we'd like to do. We can only have one on at a time. So if we want to take that off and turn it on research, but I'm not going to do that yet. I like the pop growth. Etrabon. So this is a place where you'd want to make miners. An operative resurfaces. A long expired set of covert codes has just been activated. They are linked to operations we previously carried out in the Lippian Imperium. Yeah, so former agents are be disavowed. That's what we did last episode, but ready an extraction
Situation
team.
log updated.
We'll do that. Derelict ship available. Open the underground vault. 34 months. Let's research that. Operative resurfaces. It's a ploy. It appears that we acted too hastily in trying to extract our supposed disavowed operative. We entirely lost contact with the team of operatives we dispatched. Now suspect that the operative never existed. Spy network. Heidi Schultz now has the paranoid trait. Great. So there with the Lippins. So Heidi is paranoid. Okay. Well, Heidi, what's it going to cost you to do this? 200. Gather information on them. Research complete. Energy credits. Encryption +2. Covert operation path. Well, let's just grab some more research early. And then let's look at planets where we actually landed. Like here, the mining one. Etrabon. Okay, so this is why. Remember, this is why we do certain things. For the purposes of robots. People always ask, why do you do that? Why do you prefix those things? And this is why. I'll show you. It makes so much more sense when you do it this way. Kuma doesn't really have anything because it's doing all of this. And in fact, I'm going to replace that with an industrial district. Am I? Yeah, because this is a big industrial world, and so is this one. This one's got a little bit of food. I need one. This world's got some food, so this was research, mining, and food. So it helps when you go in here in the species and you say, I want to take these miners and apply this template, and where do I want to do it? Well, I want to do it where there's actual mining. So, new contact. So this is mining. Etrabon. Kuma. What is Kuma? Kuma's nothing right now. It's just bureaucracy. And I'm going to say C for consumer goods. New contact. The Kelbrid Matrix. Oh, great. Yeah, rogue defense system. Determine exterminators. Okay. Where are they at? Where are the Kelbrid Matrix at? And they don't like us. And what are they? They're currently at war with the Sigan Shipping Alliance. So I would expect them to be... Oh, they're right there. Yeah, so they're at war with these guys over here. We're going to have to get our act together.
Research complete.
Aren't we? Research complete. Cryo revitalization centers. Farming subsidies and food processing facilities. I want that. Oh, and we're very close on how big we are. Actually, why don't you just return to the nearest place? And this science ship. You're over there and you did what? Oh, we can't do anything with that ship until... Okay. Oh, you lost your leader. That's why. Archaeology or anomaly research speed. Oh, let's make it easy for you. Anomaly research speed, that'll help. So anyway, you go up here and you say, where do I want to put miners?
Special project complete.
The crew of the ship has been found dead. What's more disturbing is that they appear to have been killed by some highly advanced brain parasites, which infested them and drove them mad. Thanks to our science officers' findings, we were able to protect our own crew from being infected. Great. Okay. So now you can do this. Survey. Doink, 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 doink. Around the world. Go and this science ship. The Glow. You lost your leader. Oh my god, the leaders are just dying right and left. Confidence wavers. A group of auxiliary operatives in the Libyan Imperium has begun to shine away from their assigned tasks. Oh. One of two options will appear. 50% chance the unwavering insight happens in 5 days. Panic the operatives. Listen, I'm no good at coin flips. If you've watched this channel and watched me play turn-based games, you know that even when the odds are in my favor, it just doesn't happen. I'm an unlucky person, so let's not even risk that. Let's just not do that, shall we? Pan-galactic recycling initiatives. So,
construction complete.
Pan-galactic recycling initiatives leads to the Paradise Initiative, which diplomatic weight from economy gets crushed, and everything on here is bad. Pop growth speed is nice. Happiness is good. Food from jobs, but then you get no big hits to alloys and minerals, which is not going to help you conquer the galaxy against determined exterminators. So we will oppose that. I want to cooperative research channels. That's unchanged knowledge, so we definitely want to go down that. It gets extra dimensional experimentation, so we'll support that. And then charter of workers' rights. How do we call in a favor? Yeah, I'd like to call in a favor and get that. That cost me 10 influence, since it's only the one favor. Do that. Hey, we're up to 3rd place now. So you can go home for now. Oh yeah, and since we're selling food, we don't need to sell any more food, but we do need to generate some more food. It would be a very good idea. So anyway, to go back to species and say, hey, I want to make some of these miners. I want to apply this template to some of my miners. Well, I really only have one planet, Liberty Prime, where I could do that. Where it would be useful.
Anomaly found.
And I don't have any on Etrabon yet. So Etrabon... Oh, and we lost our governor. We need to recruit one. So administrative from bureaucracy. We're going to do that. And that gets us out of that hole, which is really nice. Base trade protection for trade routes. We don't even have to worry about that yet. Etrabon is over here making a robot, and we can tell it, well, instead of just making a robot, this gives you a small penalty to their growth. It's 0.2 per month, and you can go over here and say, doing this will cost us 10% of our current assembly process. But then you can ensure that miners get made on that planet, and they're going to get their bonus and go in here and 15% boost these a little bit. You know, I mean, it's 15%. It's not like it's any great
System
shakes.
survey complete.
Let's give them gene clinics. So the gene clinic tech came up. Who died? Envoy? Yeah, Herbert died. Herbert de Castano died. So here, these are technicians. So how many robots are working technician jobs down here? 7. So Erdoska would be a good place, but how long would it take to do? 18 months. That's not bad. Let's do that, and then we'll go back to doing the underground vault. Let's get some text over there. Bump that up. There's also some over. This needs to be mining. I said research, and I wrote this down. REM? No, we will not be doing any REM here. Look, influence gain. Shebang. Don't have destroyers yet. That research is still ongoing. So we can raise these up on 2 planets because we're getting 2 gases now. So where do we want to create employees? And I'd probably like to do it on these planets that still have some growing to do.
Research complete.
Okay. Relic activation now possible. We're not going to do that. Farming subsidies. That's great. Naval capacity we're going to need. In fact, let's do that now. Let's get this number up. Just in case. Alright, you came in here and found all this stuff, and this is really nice. It's just loaded and you have no more orders, so go back here. Assist with research. And let's see, we have a little bit of empire sprawl, but not much. Election is coming up. We can actually afford to get who we want. Bridget Tanner's 99. She's getting old. If we re-elect her, she's probably going to die. Monthly minerals. But we don't have a younger candidate. Look, they're all old farts. Oh, come on. They're all level 5 old farts. Oh, well. Let's support her and see her get reelected, probably. Sighting station. You can upgrade that one. So yeah, where do we want some growth going on? This Etrabon, when it gets its gene clinic up, I think this will be one of the ones we'll raise up, because Etrabon's going to need some extra growth since it can only grow one type of population on it. And then this world has a lot of growing to do as well. Mandate unfulfilled. So, and then what happened? We re-elected Bridget. Okay, so she's probably going to die in that job. And we're going to be running short of food. Senate floor, buzzword standardization is going to pass, which is fine. Stuff that we're not voting on yet, that we haven't made a stand. Ban organic slave trade. So this is, I'm going to abstain from this. Commonwealth of Glow is already abstaining. Okay, and Tianki pest control we're going to oppose. The organic slave trade can be a boon to your empire for getting you pops. So even though it's morally objectionable, I like to have it there to free them and bring them as free people to my empire. Then it gives me pops. So I don't... And they can be free. They're not slaves with us. So yeah, I'm abstaining. Not necessarily vote against it, but this is what? Oh, colony development. It's done. We need to go to mining mode for this one. Okay.
Research complete.
Resolution has been passed. Research station output. Research alternatives +1. Cold fusion reactor. Okay, and then what are we at? We're at selling these. So we don't need to do that. Yay. Hot dog. One of these planets down here, that's our bureaucracy. And this is one of them, so I need to mark it. So it's easier for me to see. This is just the easiest designation system in the world, because I can look over here and I immediately know what I got. Like this. Somebody's got to build more jobs. So which one is... These guys are close to having more jobs. So here's what we're going to do. Build them this. Get us out of this purgatory. Once that number bumps up again, then we'll have this guy go down here and start grabbing this stuff. I'll have him start now. I'm going to go over here and get this. This is a nice little chunk of stuff over here. And then we've got our choke point back up here, so there's nothing in here that's too important. The Soren Shipping Alliance, how are they doing with us? You got to keep an eye on these guys. Soren Shipping Alliance, they like us. We don't have any espionage for them. They're friendly with us. See, I wish I knew who was on the other end of this wormhole, because that's who I'd actually start to do some research on. But let's
System survey complete.
The Kelbrid Matrix are determined exterminators, and that's a bad thing. And they're the Great Inari Empire. Where are you guys at? You're peaceful, fanatic xenophobes. Where are you located at? You're over there. So you're not that far away, but there's some stuff between us and you. The Great Pava Hierarchy have one planet. Wow. Tough for them. I think the smart thing to do is start espionaging these guys. Okay, so it says special project completed. Our scientists finally managed to open the ancient vault on Iridoska 3, only to unleash a flood of mutated horrors, the twisted remnants of the original inhabitants. The creatures slaughtered the science team in a matter of seconds, and then fanned out in the countryside. Thousands of colonists have been butchered, with entire settlements falling to the ravenous horde. We have fortified our remaining cities and established defense perimeters, but this may not be enough. Okay. Etrabon. This is on Etrabon, so... Safety checked alien factory. Oh, this world. It's this world, the front line here. Oh, okay. So this is Iridoska. How are we doing? They're coming at us. Are we losing? This is gonna hurt. This is one of our bureaucratic worlds. We just lost some guys, and we lost some more.
Anomaly found.
No general. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Aliens are making aliens are making faster progress on us than we are against them. So we're gonna lose that planet. Iridoska. Let's go. Let's go get some guys. We're gonna have to go take this back, I think. This may be... Oh, Cybrix Warforms. That's nice. Iridoska. Yep. So what happens now? Do we lose the planet and have to colonize it again? Toad asteroid.
Construction complete. Planet lost to invasion.
Yep. Okay. Failed to fend off the invaders. So now we have that to deal with. Okay. Fleet. Do we need the fleet? Probably. It's gotta go take this system over. 1.2 should get it done, right? What's going on in this system? 146. Let's go back and get that. That's gonna hurt us. It's gonna hurt us with this. It's gonna hurt us with money. Let's stop buying that for the moment. Go back and get it. This planet is more of a research planet than anything. So that's what I want to do. And I'm going to take these guys. Swap them out. So on this planet... Oh yeah, we can raise these guys up when we have, what, crystals? And we don't have any yet. We don't have any anywhere. Landing. And we're at max for influence. So we just have to go get these guys back.
System survey.
It's too bad because that was one of our main bureaucratic worlds. So that was a shame. That was a shame. Senate is now in session. They're going to be voting on... Form the galactic market. Oh, so we want influence to do that. Defensive pact invitation from the Storm. Decline. I'd rather form a federation with people, and I'd rather start with these guys. Overwhelming diplomacy. Form federation. Why will they not form? What's their form federate? Hold on. Acceptance 34. Okay, so if we do Let's form... We have a research agreement with them. I'm going to spend a little bit to form a commercial pact with them. We will get 25 and they get 22. And then... do I have anybody improving relations? Busy improving relations. Okay. I got one person working on it, so... So we'll see if we can get a federation with those guys. But we got lots of influence, which is good. So that when the galactic market gets formed, we'll be able to spend the, I think it's 300 influence to nominate our planet for that.
Construction
so that'll
complete.
be pretty fantastic. Okay, you can just go over here and get this. We lost an envoy, that's fine. Somebody will replace him. The penalty we're taking up here for this is technology cost plus 14%. That's pretty expensive. So that's no bueno. How are you guys doing? You're aggressively over there. Okay. How's Aerodesk get? What do they have for armies? They got 2 mutant horrors. You can have them bomb it, but I don't think it's necessary. Still building stuff over there. What about you? Let's get you a general. Oh yeah. We got young guns here. Leader experience gain, or these guys army damage. I want the leader experience gain because you're going to be my general forever until you die. I think that'll be enough to get it back, won't it? Yeah. What's this other one comes over here?
Special project complete.
Modifications to the tech species, that's good. So on that planet, well, yeah.
Construction
Completed
complete.
modifications. Undesirables. Yeah, we gotta take this back. So join up. We'll land you as soon as we can here. Okay. Land armies. Take this thing back over, please. Get it back for us. Love's labor lost, having decrypted the signal. Ritvik Dashmuk has astonished to discover it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main Perlman languages, speaking in these and thous. A gift. Let's find a way to thank our mysterious benefactors. Xenophile ethics attraction plus 100%. A gift to the mysterious benefactor. Yay.
Research complete.
So we get our planet back? We did. We just like land everybody and then we're back. Okay. What's going on here? What's this? Devastation. Planet is blockaded by a Commonwealth of the Glow. That's us. What's going on? Mutant horrors. What's going on here? Kuma. No. Embark all. We landed on the wrong thing. Dummy. That's why. Okay, get over here. Land here. They have 7% devastation. Okay. Listen, the army's going to be able to take care of that. You don't have to bombard that. That's pointless. Clear blockers. The army's going to do this. They're going to take it over for us. What's this thing over here? Who are you? The Lipiums. Oh, okay. We're about to land and take care of the mutant horrors and get our planet back. Tomb World. I want to see the war.
Planetary
So there we
invasion
go.
begun.
Oh, look, we have a Cybrooks war form with us. That thing gets a chance to go. It's just going to end them all real quick. Excellent.
Enemy planet secured.
Our expeditionary forces have liberated Aerodoska from the mutated horrors that were occupying our main settlements. Their rotting corpses are now littering the ground, and our troops are currently in the process of bulldozing the putrid biomass into hastily dug landfills. Pockets of survivors are emerging all across the moon, but many lives have been lost. Okay. So we're down to a population of 20, which means there are many, many jobs here. There are many, 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 many jobs. So you folks can land your armies there.
Incoming transmission.
Independence guaranteed from the Libyans. Excellent. Libyans. Do you guys want to form a federation? Minus 64. Okay. Well, may change their mind after a while. You guys can go home. You can build. Get our planet back. We have to start moving some people over there. Like what? Yeah, what are we doing here? Oops. We lost people. We're down to 20. We don't have people working these bureaucracy jobs. Let's see. Work the bureaucracy jobs. Don't have anybody doing that. So. Oh, but. Oh, we don't have the slave trade yet, do we? Nope. Doesn't exist yet. Galactic market has not been established.
Anomaly found.
So form the galactic market on the Senate floor. Everybody's like, yes, absolutely. Get that thing done. Peace. Made peace with the Kilbert Matrix. That'll not last very long. Oh, we were maxed out on minerals. So if we wanted to, go up here and fire this off and get a bunch more alloys. Secrets of the Cybrex. Issue special project. Delve into the secrets of the Cybrex. We have 67 of those things. Sure, why not? Delve into the secrets of the Cybrex. Sure, let's do orbital research mandate. Okay. Keep an eye on that. Research alternatives. Yay. Okay, what's cheap? Gravitonic sensors and listening posts. Let's get those done. Here, you're going to be able to... We got to get you to build research stations, it says. So, oh, there's a planet here. It's a desert world. Dune. Desert planet. Rivalry ended.
Incoming transmission.
Established embassy between... Yeah, that's another... The Hengist Sacred Conglomerate. I believe they're another Patreon faction. Oh, and we've maxed out that. Wow. Okay, well... Let's sell. Sell. Alright. You guys have extra pops. Well, we know where those need to go. Let's resettle a few to Iridoska. Because they need some people. And what they really need is Promans. So Promans who are clerks.
Research complete.
We're going to spend some of this. This costs us some
System
influence to do
survey
this.
complete.
And that gets us... They all took those jobs. You can see. They all took those bureaucracy jobs. I was sending workers over so they immediately become specialists and take the specialist jobs, which is really nice. Planetary build speed I don't really care about. So I'm going to grab mining station output. So that works out really well. That's nice. We get the last one here. So now... The flesh is weak. Robot upkeep, pop assembly speed. That leads to synthetics, which is probably not the way I want to go. So the way I want to go is not enigmatic engineering either. Engineered evolution is when I go, but we need gene tailoring first. I like that as an egalitarian society. We have a bunch of unemployed people here. These guys don't have enough housing. I'm gonna do that. But here on Kuma, I would much rather resettle those. Let's see, what's Aerodisca look like? It's still got 10 available jobs. So let's resettle. Aerodisca is... I can't move that miner off, but I can move a regular robot off who's a clerk. In fact, I can move a couple of those. And then same thing on the tomb world. What do we have? Yeah. So let's move you. You're a regular robot. And we'll move one more clerk over. It'll give you some room to grow. So Iradoska is here, and we're going to give them another bureaucracy building. What else they have, though? They don't have any of the extra clerk jobs. Not that they need them right now for their amenities. Oh, they need the energy grid, though. They're this planet. They're doing all of this. So... Birth of the Galactic Market. Now we can promote one of our worlds. So we go to our home world. We go to Decisions. And we say Galactic Hub Market. It's 1,000. Oh, and it's only 150. So we do that. And in fact, we've got... we can boost our culture workers output here. With a cost of 2 of those. So we do that. Alright, tile blockers. I know we need both of these. Mandate unfulfilled. Oh, because she died. She died before she could fulfill her mandate. Alright, who's young? Nobody. So what are the bonuses? They are all level 5s. Build cost. Leader lifespan. Oh, that would be nice. Happiness and trade value. Starbase don't care about. Colony ship don't care about. Science, ship build cost, don't care about. Outpost build cost, don't really care about. So I want one of these 2 down here. This person is full growth. This person, platform bringing up monthly mineral surplus up to at least plus 30 a month, which we can do. I want to take Koshiro Murakami, and I want to support this person. So because you're supported 1 time. How much do I want to spend? It's 51% chance, 56% chance. This is candidate support. That's still not great. Okay, I'm going to do that. We're going to see if Koshio can get elected. 60% still isn't great. But I don't want to spend any more of my stuff that I've been hanging on to. You guys are going to go down here because I want you to land and party with the other troops. I'll save you all right there. When you are done there... Oh, I can't do that, can I? New ruler, Koshiro Makumi. Yay! She's elected, alright. Awesome. I want you to go down here and survey that system, please. So that takes her out of the science job. Do we have anybody else? Yes, we have this person busy commanding, and he's level 5. So he's maxed out for right now. Gives him 50%. He's the right person for the job. That causes that science ship, the Einstein, to not have anybody. And I'm going to grab this older physics person, Wise. And I just said, come down here and survey. So that's what they're going to do. This person's been over here surveying, and there's no habitable planets over here. There's this one right here. And then what's all this up here? All this space has been not grabbed, and we could have grabbed it. Serene Zila broke off their non-aggression pact with those guys. We could have had this in here, and there's a planet there. Resolve of Clocktie. Dang it. Dang it. We should have probably rushed that. Dathana. Okay, you got 4 jobs. How many... What are we looking at over here? 1 exotic gases. I'm going to raise that one up. Breathing Rift. Anomaly found close in the eternal horizon. However unlikely, it appears to be some type of rift in space. Keep a close watch on it. Be studied from a safe distance. Keep a close watch on it. 7 months. 77 months for delve into the secrets of the Cybrex. I'm going to cancel that.
System
I'm going to leave
survey
that there.
complete.
You can leave it there. I want them doing... There's a bunch of research I want them to get here. Commercial pack broken. Disappointing for them. We're going to need food. So let's look at planets with some food. Not this one. Not that one. This one, possibly. Yes. Because we have other planets handling things. So I think I'd like to do that. Let's we'll start moving some people here as well. Like there's an extra person here, but they're going to have a job. This is a specialist. Are there any specialist jobs available anywhere? Right there in Iridoska. So resettle your person to Iridoska right here.
Construction
That
complete.
job. I could leapfrog these guys. It'd be really rude.
Special project complete.
But it would give us some stuff. The problem is, what are these? These planets are tundra worlds. 40%. They're not worth colonizing until later. Until you could terraform them. Deep space black site. Ecological adaptation. Bunch of good stuff. What do you think here? Faction influence gain +1. Oh yeah. It's not that we need it, but that's awesome. Why don't you get over here? Move here and be ready to go. The science ship has finished its stuff here, so I want you to go here. You got some extra projects over there, but there's a fairly good choke point right here. I just don't know if this little bit goes up like here and dead ends or not. If it doesn't, this would be a good thing to leapfrog over and go get. Be consideration anyway. So I need to unlock. I want to spend the last 2 building slots on this. What I'm going to do is take this food off of here and replace it with
Research complete.
an industrial district. And you're saying, why are you doing that when you're already getting low on food? Well, because one of these other planets, this one, is also going to do some food. So we'll get food here. We'll get food from this place. How are we doing on tech? Commonwealth of the Glow. We're in first place. Oh, okay, our tech level is 448. Alright. Tech level. We're doing good on that front. Nice. Okay. Doing good there. It is Captain difficulty. It's not insanity. I didn't feel like doing insanity. I probably will someday later. The one thing I'm not sure I'll ever do is Grand Admiral without scaling. I've had a few people make snarky comments on this channel about it's not really Grand Admiral if you turn scaling on. You know, and they're... I don't know why people are like that. It's like their life is miserable, so they have to come pee in your Cheerios. But I don't see what the purpose of that would be. I mean, the game would be over in an hour and a half. You know, you got empires with gigantic bonuses from the start, from day one. You're not gonna make that up. That's just math. Math is unforgiving. All right, you're gonna go to Dathana.
Incoming transmission.
So I'm going to send a couple people to Dathana. There's got an unemployed robot. I want to send a farmer to Dathana. And yeah, a couple more robots. Do that. Incoming transmission. Defensive pact. Okay. I will agree to a defensive pact to those guys because it says they're overwhelming and they're and I want to get into a federation with them, and I think they're going to be. I think it's going to be okay for us to do this. Have a relationship there that does that. Uh-oh, this person is leader experience gain. Oh, can we replace you with somebody who's not on drugs? Get leader experience gain here, but I won't get my bureaucracy bonus. I'll have to swap him out here in a little bit when I get some more bureaucrats made. This is going to build an industrial district. I need to unlock these next 2 slots here.
System survey complete.
But yeah, so you can either spend the last 2 slots on city districts or the last 2 slots here. And the thing is, you're going to get some of these slots unlocked by a couple more planetary capital upgrades and just straight up research choices. There are some research choices. I think there's 2. I think it's in society
System
research
survey
that gets you more of those building slots. So I'm not excited. I'd rather spend the slots here on these industrial districts and make this whole thing industrial and make it happen that way. But keep it focused in that direction. These guys have some food slots. Etrabon over here is, yeah, straight up mining. And we have some features we can get rid of. So we should do that. What about some of these other planets? Complete. That one's got a volcano. So Etrabon. So what was it? It was Dathana has a volcano.
System survey complete.
Alright, and you can build this.
Research complete.
Build research. What was the... Let's see. What do we have here? Hyperdrive. UV laser. Unlock some stuff. Abandoned gateway. We've encountered it near the P... Where's this at? Right there. Oh, so there's an L gate up there. There's Ionox Maw. Is this a dead end? Oh, if it's a dead end, it'd make all the sense in the world to rush up here and grab this. And then later on, when there's a war or something, we can get these 2 pieces if we end up going to war with these bozos. Because this is the Soren. They like us, more or less. What are we learning from the Kelbrid Matrix? Anything? Prepare sleeper cells. Acquire asset. Give me an asset against those guys. Because we're going to need them. We want to go after the Determined Exterminator, folks. This would be... See, there's 2 planets we could terraform there. There's an ocean world up here. There's an L gate. And there's also a Curator Order. There's also a black hole. Complete. And there's a black hole here. And I don't think we have a black hole anywhere in our systems. Do we? No. So I'm going to have to be aggressive and leapfrog those guys like they frequently do to us. And go get them. City District Housing +1. Star Fortress. Or cruisers. Let's do that. Kuma. I'm going to resettle...
System survey complete.
A couple of your people on Dathana. Yep, robot. This is Kuma, and Kuma has nobody. I need to put your miners on planets that actually have mining. So on Dathana, which would be good. Miner. You're a metallurgist, though. Why are you working that job? Specialist. Okay. Yeah, and they're going to end up with more jobs. So. Yeah. Okay. Snuffed out Spy Master reports that our team of operatives near the Kelbird makes us have missed a number of checkpoints. Given the nature of this operation, we had already anticipated them being unable to maintain frequent contact. Disavow. Okay. Oh, geez, this episode like flew by. Yeah, I'm going to have to call it. End this episode here. End of episode 4. This is where we're at with our empire. It's not too bad. The bureaucracy thing is a little troublesome, but we'll get there. We're going to make some ships next episode. Destroyers. We're researching cruisers. But I think we're going to have to leapfrog and go over here. We're going to have the influence to do it. We can leapfrog over here and start grabbing all of this. This is pretty enticing. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a question or comment down below. I'll see you next time.